Social media is not real, so don't get caught up in it. I mean, it's in our face all the time, isn't it? 24/7, social media, social media, social media. It almost feels like one of those things that's not really avoidable. Like, it's always there. And the fact of the matter is, it's so easy to get pulled into the trap of social media. And it oftentimes goes a little something like this. You'll be chilling. You go on Instagram, Twitter, or Snapchat, and then you look up and it's like 2 or 3 hours has almost passed. It's like the art of scrolling, swiping, and liking is so addictive. And it's not even really those couple of hours that have passed anymore. It's like your entire day has passed. So all those plans that you had, all those things you said you were going to do, where are they at now? And the fact that I'm bringing this up is because it's so easy to do. Like, I'm guilty of it. I've done it for years and years, but I had to come to the honest realization that if I wasn't being better for myself, if I wasn't being productive, or if I wasn't even just trying to be a better person or help other people or be a service to myself in any type of capacity, what was all that scrolling, all that swiping for? It's almost like I didn't realize I was in the trap until I was in the trap. You know what I mean? And it's not just this. I mean, it's the things that we see on social media too. And the thing that a lot of people overlook about social media is that social media is very smart. They know the type of content to push out, they know when to push it out, and they know that you are going to be a viewer that's going to be watching it and that may potentially like or comment. And because of this, we oftentimes fall into that trap. It's easy for us to fall into that trap. But truly realize, like, that video that you're watching, that content that you're interacting with, the stuff that you're liking, you're commenting on, is that being destructive or constructive to you? Like, plain and simple, just ask yourself, is it adding any type of value to what you're doing or what you're trying to do? And I touched on this in a couple of my videos. Asking yourself questions is difficult to do because oftentimes you get the answer that you don't want to hear, but that you need to hear. So when you ask yourself this question, 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be a no. I mean, I don't say this to bash you. I don't say this to bash social media because social media technically isn't a terrible place. It's not. But the unfortunate thing is that it can be if you allow it to be and if you let it be. Because I can confidently say one thing that I've been able to undoubtedly observe about our generation in general is that a lot of people love to compare their lifestyle, their situations, what they're going through, all this stuff to the things that they see on social media. And like I said, I'm not discrediting social media in any type of way. There are a lot of good things and there's a lot of help on social media, aka this channel. But nah, for real though, the parts that we love to indulge in, the parts that we love to just entertain ourselves with, just aren't always constructive and they don't always allow us to get the best type of help. I would be lying to you if I said I haven't come into contact with people that literally base their entire lifestyle, what they do and the decisions they make off of social media. Now, this being separated from the help part and the good parts of social media, now this part isn't that great. It's pretty toxic, to be honest. And it's unfortunate because a lot of people do it, a lot of people normalize it. That's why a lot of people are being affected negatively from social media. And people like to tailor their lives to this perfect idea, this perfect lifestyle they see on social media. And when it doesn't end up working, they get upset. But how can you expect it to work out when it's oversaturated and it's over-exaggerated? And this just further goes into depth in my point that social media is powerful. And for the people that allow social media to do this to them, they allow themselves to be literally micromanaged by social media. This is how people get broken by social media. So with you not having that knowledge, you can't allow social media to do that to you. You know for a fact that you're way too valuable, you're mindful, and that you're gonna do some really big things, that you can't allow things like this to get in your way. The expectation of what you're seeing on social media, the approval of other people through social media, that thing you're trying to live up to that's just not realistic on social media, you can't allow that to get any more of your time. And I say this because your time is precious and your time should be very much well spent doing something that's going to be elevating you and not tearing you down. So I'm saying all this to say, if you find yourself scrolling, liking, swiping, all that stuff for an extensive amount of time, take a break. I'm not saying you have to stay off social media for an entire day. Just take momentary breaks. Just make sure that you're still being in touch with reality and that you're not just oversaturating your mind with the stuff you're seeing online. And I can just pull from my personal experience, with doing this, with making sure that I'm taking breaks, it's made me really just appreciate social media that much more, but not only that, but just reality in real life so much more, because I was able to detach what I was seeing from the screen and just really and honestly just live life. I didn't feel distracted, I didn't feel overstimulated, and that's one of the things that I really felt a lot from just being on social media for such an extensive amount of time. Okay, it's addicting, I'd be scrolling, I'd be liking, I'd be swiping for hours on end, and I just felt kind of on edge a little bit. So if you're feeling a little bit of the same or just other things, just take a break. I promise it's okay to take a break. Go outside, go enjoy some sun, just enjoy your alone time, whatever it is. Just make sure that you're not rotting your brain with just looking at a screen the entire day. Because with all honesty, I can almost guarantee you that when you do this, you're going to see a change, and it's going to be a positive change, because you do not want to lose touch with reality. Reality is very important, and it's almost essential to us as humans. And it's evident for the people that have lost touch with reality. It's very hard for them to do normal things. They're in trouble. So my best advice to you is to not do that to yourself, because you don't have to. So like, use social media, have fun, consume, produce, all of that, but know when to draw the line. Because I guarantee you, you being able to draw that line is going to create a discipline that doesn't only carry from this, but carries to other things in life. And that's something that is very, very valuable. So hold on to it. So yeah, that's basically it for me. I mean, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Thank you. I love y'all, man. And as I say in every single one of my videos, I know this from experience because it's helped me. It's currently helping me, and I know that it'll help you too. So I appreciate y'all again. Y'all have a good one, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.